Welcome to Las Vegas Motor Speedway here in the desert of Nevada. Kyle Busch is your pole sitter for today's race, the fifth race of the 2025 NASMAR season. It is going to be a good one, folks.
Welcome back to Las Vegas Motor Speedway after an exciting playoff race last year. These Cup drivers are ready to hit the racetrack once again, starting off brand new with their race setups and their brand new race cars. Today, these drivers will take on this hard racetrack to try to conquer, and who will win this race here in Vegas?
Yep, today it is us three, SMCS Last Lap Racing Network, and me, Timothy Brown, in your pre-race booth here today as we're getting ready to roll here soon at Las Vegas.
It'll be an interesting race for sure here out in the desert. This 1.5 mile length track going to be a really interesting race today, our first intermediate of the season.
And now last week at Phoenix Raceway, we had a great race, beating and banging, crashing everywhere. But in the end, it was Ty Gibbs for Joe Gibbs Racing getting his first ever NASMAR win in his third season, putting on a dominant performance in the final laps, leading his teammate Chase Briscoe just behind him. But it wasn't enough for Briscoe as they went in turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Ty Gibbs prevailed, and he took the checkered flag in Phoenix.
And that's how the first part of this little West Coast swing we have now here in NASMAR and NASCAR, as we have our results at Phoenix was Ty Gibbs, as you see Briscoe, Reddick, Blaney, Kozlowski rounded up your top 5, and your pole sitter for today, Kyle Busch, finished in top 10 and has had a pretty consistent start to the 2025 season.
Things are going pretty well for the Toyota camp, it would seem, especially for Joe Gibbs Racing. Ty Gibbs winning last week, a lot of their cars doing well in that race. It'll be interesting to see if that trend continues into this one.
Yeah, like he said, the Toyotas were great last week in the desert, and race 2 of the West Coast swing should be a good one.
Yep, and here are your drivers to watch for today, starting off with Kyle Busch, who is starting first today, your pole sitter. He's the hometown kid here at Las Vegas, and the car is very strong and very fast. And like I mentioned before, he has been very consistent so far this season, so expect him to have a really good day today.
Another Chevrolet driver to watch out for is the number 5 of Kyle Larson, racing for Hendrick Motorsports. He has a top 6 last year in October. He's looking for work in turn 4, but he's ready to get on this racetrack and try to get another win here in NASMAR.
But forget about them. Back to the Toyota drivers. Tyler Reddick here, your last season's champion of NASMAR. He won here in October last year. He is starting 15th today. He has tons of work ahead of him to win this race, but he has a decent chance. He was fast in practice. Let's see if Tyler Reddick can pull it off once again here at Las Vegas.
As we get closer and closer to the green flag of this race, we got to talk about some things that we were expecting to see today. And I expect to see a lot of multi-groove racing and a lot of just racing all around. And we're going to have to worry about a lot of tire management as well during this race.
So you see those big dice on the front stretch? I think that's going to come down to the deciding factor of this race. Coming out of turn 4, you need that run on the high side. You need that momentum, and I think that's what's going to win today's race.
And now for your national anthem.
And now, for your command here in Vegas, please welcome AAPCS.
Let's go gambling in the Sin City. Drivers, start your engines.
Keys to victory here today at Las Vegas. The first thing up is going to be track position on restarts. We know how important it is to get up to the front here in these races, and we know that track position on restarts is going to be probably the number one thing you're going to need to get the job done here today.
All right, next up is track conditions and tire management. Look back last year at Ty Gibbs' massive crash coming in the final laps, as well as the 2022 race in Vegas, where we had a massive stack up, triggering a massive 3-car flip fest.
And your final thing is fuel and pit stop strategies. We see here Ryan Blaney got some fuel last year that helped him out a lot in that race, and that was your keys to victory.
One of the strongest drivers so far this season, my pick's Kyle Busch. I mean, the best story of the season so far, he's already locked himself in the playoff with that great photo finish with Bubba Wallace at Daytona. And he also finished inside the top 8 back-to-back races.
All right, I would have to say that my pick so far is Christopher Bell in that 20 car, and more importantly, in a Toyota. He has not been in a wreck at all this season so far, and has finished inside the top 12 in all of his races so far. I would say that he, along with all of his teammates, are doing a pretty good job of making themselves championship contenders.
And last up, we have Denny Hamlin. The main story is after his Daytona 500 crash, he's won a race and finished top 10 in back-to-back races. Look out for the 11 car today and watch him be up front. And that will do it for us in the pre-race booth. Now we're going to go up to ECS Speed and MLCS for the main event. I hope you guys all enjoy the race.
Toyota!
Chevy!
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it! Aw, dang it!
Five races into the NASMAR season and we're already in high swing. We're in the most visited city in the world, Las Vegas, for the running of the PENNZOIL 400 presented by Jiffy Lube. We are here by Speed Cup, Stop Motion, and MLCS Racing. Guys, what can you expect for today's race?
It's gonna be a treacherous race. We know that for sure. 39 drivers of the highest caliber ready to go racing. 25 laps around this 1.5 mile course. It's gonna be an interesting one for sure.
These drivers sure do regularly put it all on the line here in Las Vegas. They sure do roll the dice here a lot, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today. Now, folks, let's take a look at your starting lineup here in Las Vegas. Kyle Busch and Joey Logano make up row number 1.
Row 2 consists of Alex Bowman and Christopher Bell.
In row number 3, we have Ryan Blaney and Brad Keselowski.
Row number 4 consists of Ty Gibbs and the 5 machine of Kyle Larson.
Row number 5 consists of Carson Osavar and William Byron.
And just starting outside the top 10, we got best friends Denny Hamlin and Ross Chastain.
Row number 7 is going to consist of Chase Briscoe and Chase Elliott.
Row number 8 is Tyler Reddick and Michael McDowell in the new 71 machine.
Just remaining inside your top 20 is Cole Custer and Shane Van Gisbergen.
Then we have Bubba Wallace and Noah Gragson.
Row 11 consists of 4 machines. It's Todd Gilliland and Chris Buescher.
In row number 12, we got John Hunter Nemechek and Daniel Suarez hailing from Mexico.
Row number 13 has AJ Allmendinger, the Dinger, and Ryan Flies-La Parise.
Row 14, it's Austin Cindric and the Jones boy of Eric Jones.
In row 15, we got Riley Herbst and Justin Haley.
Row 16 has Jimmy Jam Johnson and Zane Smith.
In row 17, we got the field's least favorite, Austin Dillon and Ricky Spinhouse Sr.
Row 18 consists of Cody Ware and JJ Yeley.
Row number 19 has BJ McLeod and Ty Dillon, who crashed in practice. And then Josh Berry is in row number 20, who had to change an engine before the race, so he will start at the tail end of the field here at Las Vegas.
And right before we go green, let's take a look at the weather for today's race. It's going to be nice and sunny in the mid-70s, 0 chance of rain. And the wind gust is going to be at 10 miles per hour here at Vegas. So it's going to be nice and sunny for these racers today.
Absolutely beautiful conditions across the board, and these drivers, they're getting ready to go racing. Let's take a look at your race analysis. 25 laps. The stages mark up 7, 8, 10. Your pit window is 10 to 12 laps, and pit road speed 45 miles an hour. You got to make sure you do not go over that, or you will have trouble.
A pit road penalty would be costly here in Las Vegas. Let's take a look at some practice crash. Joey Logano tags the wall coming off 4. Nothing to get to, locks it down, managed to save that race car. Now let's take a look, here's some in-car audio from Chase Elliott's team.
Thanks, fellas. Nice and smooth as always. Try to get them when it counts.
Pace car is going to hit its hard left on the pit road. The drivers come off turn 4 to the restart zone. Work green flag racing here in Las Vegas. Let's roll the dice in Sin City.
Cars gaining speed down in the back straightaway. It's Alex Bowman taking the lead early from Kyle Busch, as Alex Bowman will lead lap 1.
1 lap down, 24 to go. Look at Brad Keselowski launching that car on the bottom, and he wants some more. Into the second position, 7 to second real quickly.
Larson down the back straightaway, 3 wide, already making up some spots. Bowman up 4, he'll lead another lap here in Sin City. But Brad Keselowski trying to make the outside work. Oh, there goes Chase Elliott, 3 wide through the middle as John Hunter catches the wall.
Couple of past NASMAR champions. It's Ryan Blaney and Denny Hamlin battling for the top 3rd position, as looks like Blaney's going to go to the inside, and he's going to clear him for the 3rd position.
Now look at Blaney, that car is moving. Gibbs as well, he started 7th, a generational decline. He's back to 12th. What will happen in the rest of this race?
And speaking of the generational decline, there goes Gibbs. He's going to save it. Car full stop, no yellow. They're going to keep it green, live view up the front of the field as we get a replay on the left side of your screen.
As you see another battle between 2 fourths, it's Brad Keselowski and Ryan Blaney battling behind Alex Bowman for the 2nd position.
Yeah, Ryan Blaney, he's been moving up this field all day long. Keselowski may have more of a short run car or a white flag in stage number 1.
Alex Bowman out front this entire stage. Blaney trying to get him back, but I don't think he's going to be able to get there. Alex Bowman off turn 4. He's your stage 1 winner here in Sin City.
Alex Bowman leading all 7 for 7 laps. He's great so far. Let's see what he can do in stage 2. It's been a crazy race so far in stage 1. We'll see you back for stage 2.
Waterway! They made contact! Oh, we gotta spin. Sideways. Big right. Get out. Oh, spin to the back. 1 left to go. Larson sideways. 4 wide.
Oh. Spin over. Clear the 5.
And we are green. Oh, we gotta spin. John Ferry. 3 wide for second.
Flipping.
His wheels up. Eric Jones is a winner in the NASMAR Community Cup Series.
Welcome back to Las Vegas. Pit stops are underway. Alex Bowman dominated stage 1, leading all 7 laps. He reports no changes needed, just 4 fresh tires and fuel for the 2018.
Ryan Blaney finished 2nd in the opening stage. He says over the radio that the car is perfect, 4 tires and fuel for the 12 Ford machine.
Gentleman had an impressive stage 1, getting 9 spots to finish 4th. He tells the team that he just needs more speed in the corners, a few adjustments for the 34, and he'll be on his way.
As the cars roll pit road, it's Alex Bowman who's going to roll off once again, and look at that! 4 Fords rounding out your top 5, then Byron barely going to sneak in there. Out of the way, let's take a look at your top 10 in stage number 1.
Top 10 stage 1, Ryan Blaney is going to finish 2nd, but your winner, that's Alex Bowman, the showman. Watch him for the rest of the race. He is going to be formidable.
An interesting stage 1 so far. Let's take a look at John Hunter Nemechek's slide exiting turns 4. It looks like he just got a little bit loose, losing about 3 to 4 positions.
And with that driving, he may as well have been purchased from Dollar Tree. Anyway, let's look at your choose rule for today. Denny Hamlin and Chris Bailey, Toyota teammates, going to the inside lane. Lots of pit strategy is going to play out here, and Hamlin and Elliott, they're going to start up front.
Interesting having some past rivals on the front row with Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott. Well, folks, car's going to make its hard left back on the pit road. We're getting ready to go back green here in Sin City. Let's get it back going. We are green flag racing once again here in Las Vegas.
Denny Hamlin with a huge restart as they're 3 wide for second. It's SVG, Christopher Bell, and Chase Elliott for the second position.
Make him 4 wide for just a second. Chastain poked his head in there, but now it's Toyota teammates leading the pack and Chevrolet battling for third behind.
Third place battle, Ross and Elliott. They got to get this sorted out quick so they can try to go catch those strong Toyotas. They've had a lot of success in the past here at Las Vegas.
Denny Hamlin still leading on lap 11 as he slides up in the wall. Here comes the 20, followed by the 9 behind him.
The 20 coming right through on the inside lane, and he is clear for the lead. Elliott, we got a caution. Riley Hurt, Ty Dillon, and Josh Berry all around on the back straightaway. And on lap number 12, your first caution of the day for Axon is out.
Josh Berry and Joey Logano going to right the ship, get it back to pit road. Not what you would have happened if you are these guys. Let's take a look at what happened. Riley Herbst gets some airtime down the back straightaway. Take a look at this one more time. Herbst looks like he just slides up. AJ gets hit by the 42, who comes down again. Neba choke involved in yet another one of these crashes. Then you see Ty Dillon's just an innocent bystander. Joey Logano, Josh Berry just goes off the front bumper of somebody. Unfortunate days for these guys.
And Joey Logano nowhere to go as you see a few people going into pit road as you see Ty Dillon out of the race. Same with Riley Herbst. Joey Logano and Josh Berry are managed to continue in the race, but Joey Logano is going to have some big damage for the rest of the race.
Yeah, it'll for sure be interesting to see what he can do. He's a Las Vegas veteran, but we'll see if he can manage to get his way back up the pack. But anyhow, it's time to go back down to the front straightaway for the choose cone.
Look down. Let's take a look here at the choose cone here at Las Vegas. These guys going to come down. Bell's going to go to the outside. Chase Elliott to the inside. Looks like a bunch of guys going to take that outside lane for the restart, trying to get a better restart than the last time. We'll have to see how this one ends up.
As it's going to be a 1-lap dash to the stage finish. It's going to be Christopher Bell and Chase Elliott, the fan favorite, leading them to the green. We are back underway for 1 lap around stage 2.
And we're back underway. Watch Reddick. 3 wide, 3 abreast through turns number 1. Now it's Reddick and Elliott. Reddick clear of the field. Chastain lurking behind, but here comes Chase.
Reddick off turn number 4. No one's going to get to him. Tyler Reddick will win stage number 2 here in Las Vegas. Ross Chastain and Chase Elliott in a close second and third. But Tyler Reddick for 23.11 takes stage number 2.
A 3 wide pass for the win for Tyler Reddick for stage 2. That's 10 extra points for his 45 team. As let's take a quick break and go back to stage 3. Back to Las Vegas as pit stops is going to be underway, and we're going to go take you to crank it up.
4 tires going on me. Go to switch 2 for me, pump 2. Thank you.
And Ross Chastain's going to take it off pit road. After that, crank it up down at the pit stalls. Well, let's go take a look at your stage 2 results.
Stage 2 is going to read as follows. Tyler Reddick, once again, continuing his Las Vegas dominance, will win stage number 2. Ross Chastain and Chase Elliott, Cruz Butcher, Denny Hamlin will round out your top 5 here in Sin City.
As let's head to the choose cone here for the start of stage 3. Looks like Todd Gillen and Alex Bowman will make up row number 1, followed by Kyle Busch and Chase Briscoe making up the second row. As you see, a bunch of drivers now have pitted, and it's a bunch of the drivers who pitted in stage 1 now back to the lead as we're going to go back green for stage number 3.
These drivers, they're raring to go back racing. It's Todd Gillen and Alex Bowman leading us off turn 4. We're back green in Sin City.
Bowman gonna swap lanes with Gillen quickly off the start. Bowman down the back straightaway. He has the early lead. Here comes Chase Briscoe behind him.
Alex Bowman now with the quick lead back in the front. Let's take a look at the driver with the new freshest tires. It's Ross Chastain climbing up quickly with the new guys.
wide in the middle. The number 1 car trying to make up some spots. Here comes William Byron setting it 3 wide. But Alex Bowman, it's all the 48 car up front.
Trouble!
There goes Denny Hamlin to the other. Oh, no, Gregson. And he's almost up and over there. Huge crash on the front straightaway here. Las Vegas. What a humongous, vicious hit for that 4 car.
A big hit for Noah Gragson and Denny Hamlin on top of 2 cars. It colliding back under to Noah Gragson. Chase Elliott almost got involved. He goes through the grass, but he's fine.
And some big names involved in this accident. Hamlin, Gregson, a big hit. Suarez and Reddick, some of the biggest drivers in NASCAR. And here's how it started. 4 wide off the restart. That's never going to work. They're all around early here at Vegas.
Big crash. Involves a lot of big names. As MLC has said, again, big hit for the 4 of Noah Gragson. Denny Hamlin also a big hit. And Tyler Reddick, stage 2 winners, also out of this one.
The second big crash of this race concludes of Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Noah Gragson, and the 99 of Daniel Suarez, who are running all good today in the race.
And a big accident with a lot of big drivers involved. But make sure to go down to the NASMAR Community Cup Series on Twitter and on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube so you can see more action every single week from the greatest stop motion community series on the planet.
Definitely follow those socials, posting new things throughout the year. Now let's take a look at your race recap for the 2025 PENNZOIL 400. Kyle Busch had an early lead, early hot start here in the desert, but Alex Bowman got to him quickly, and then John Nemechek got loose off turn 4. Chase Elliott ended up saving that race car. Then Ty Gibbs, talk about saves, stops the car, and Bowman won stage.
Stage 2 kicked off with a 4-car pileup, including Riley Herbst going all 4 tires up in the air. 4-car pileup there, as you see Tyler Reddick wins stage 2.
Then we get a stage 3 where a huge crash just recently transpired. Hamlin on top of 2 cars and Noah Gragson involved 4 cars up and around. It was a huge one. We'll be right back for the PENNZOIL 400 here at Las Vegas with 5 to go.
Welcome back to Las Vegas. The track work is putting down to speedy dry. The cars are going to roll off from their red flag position. Alex Bowman, your leader, with Chase Briscoe in tow behind him.
4 tires going on me. Go to switch 2 for me.
Briscoe's crew chief, James Small, tells Chase he doesn't have enough fuel to make it to the end. A tough break for the 19 as he gets 4 tires in fuel.
Byron's team said he needs fuel to make it all the way. Heartbreaker for Byron as he gets 4 fresh tires and fuel.
Eric Jones in the 43 is one of the drivers who hasn't pitted yet. His team considered staying out, but Jones said it's too risky. He'll take 4 tires and fuel.
As it's going to be a close race off pit road, it's going to be Briscoe, Byron, and Jones, and then Michael McDowell rounding out the pit stops here today. As it's going to be one more choose cone to settle the race. It could be the race winner move. Let's see what happens.
And now they come into the opportunity that could make or break this race. It's Bowman and Hocevar choosing opposite lanes. Gillen, Blaney filing right behind. And lots of interesting names in this top 10. Look at AJ Allmendinger up in 6th.
Yes, very interesting names now, folks. Let's get it back going. One driver will sit here in victory lane at the end of these 5 laps. Let's get it back going. Alex Bowman and Carson Osborne off turn 4. Let's get it back going. We're going to roll the dice for 5 more laps here in Vegas.
And notice the first driver with new tires to Ross Chastain. He'll make it 4 wide for the second position. He'll take it.
Ross Chastain, what a move on the front straightaway. He is now hunting down the 48 of Alex Bowman, and he's there. To the inside, he leads the lap.
3 laps to go here in Las Vegas. Ross gets a great lead over the field, but Christopher Bell, Las Vegas Masters behind him, trying to track it down 2 laps to go to Las Vegas.
Popsicle 6 in the air, only 2 to go here at Las Vegas International Speedway. Off turns number 2, it's Chastain with a huge lead. Can Bell close?
Off turn number 4 now, it's Ross Chastain coming to the white flag here in Las Vegas.
Ross Chastain has been the dominant driver of 2024. Now he's going to try to carry it to 2025 for the back straightaway for the final time here in Vegas. Ross Chastain off turns 3 and 4. He has hit gold in the casinos. Ross Chastain will win in Vegas.
Hell yeah, dude.
And the call to bring him down pit road. He gambled it all on red, and it paid off. Generational wealth for Ross Chastain. Let's see how he did it.
It all started here on this restart with 5 to go. Ross Chastain sit it 4 wide for 2nd place, and then he made the move on Alex Bowman. That would be the race sealer off turn 4. The number 1 car won it here at Vegas.
Ross Chastain continuing his dominance from the 2024 season on to the new season as he burns it down at Las Vegas.
And Ross Chastain, what a win for the Watermelon Man. Confetti up in the air. You have won at the PENNZOIL 400. Let's go ahead and take a look at your finishing results. Ross Chastain, of course, takes the cake.
Ross Chastain will take the win here in Las Vegas. Christopher Bell, close second. Once again, Kyle Larson managed to finish 3rd. Alex Bowman 4th. And Todd Gilliland gets a top 5. Some of the notable guys, AJ Allmendinger and Carson Hocevar, both finished top 10 here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, a bunch of Chevys in the top 10. As let's take a look at page 2. Ryan Blaney coming in 11th, followed by Chris Buescher 12th. Chase Briscoe and Bubba Wallace in the 13th and 14th position, followed by Gibbs in 15th.
Impressive day for Gibbs after that slip up early. Austin Dillon is going to round out your under top 20 just barely. SVG also going to make the graphic.
Then you kind of looking a little bit farther back here, some of these guys who ended up crashing out in this race. Josh Berry, Spawn never really recovered after that. And then, you have some of the guys that are more rougher days, like John Hunter Nemechek. Not a day he wanted to have either.
As you see, Jimmy Johnson now one of the drivers who didn't get involved, but finished just above Josh Berry. As you see all the DNS behind there, followed by JJ Yeley, Ricky Spinhouse Jr., BJ McLeod, and Cody Ware.
Yeah, and as we soon come to the end of the field, we can see where all the skill issues were made. Hamlin a big one, Herbst a big one, Dillon a huge one. Lots of chaos here in Las Vegas, but it all ended with a watermelon being smashed.
Yup, Ross Chastain gets it done here in Las Vegas and Sin City. We wondered at the beginning of the broadcast who would win it here in Las Vegas, who would hit 777s and go home with $1 million extra in their pocket, and that's Ross Chastain. He gets it done here in Las Vegas.
As the race finished up in Las Vegas, let's take a look at the key takeaways. Guys, what are the big key takeaways from this race?
I don't know. All I'm looking at is that Chevrolet is scary. The Toyotas, they were up there at the beginning of the race. They showed signs of speed, but afterwards, the Chevys, they came in and they destroyed the field. Watch out for them. Could we possibly see an all-4 Chevy at the end of their season?
If you think the Chevys are just scary, what about Ross Chastain? Swept an entire month last year, and he's back at his winning ways already. There was talk in the offseason, would he have fall off? He is clearly proving those haters wrong now. Ross Chastain has proved today that he is back on top of the NASMAR world with a win here to lock him in to the 2025 NASMAR Community Cup Series playoffs. We'll have to see how good his championship bid ends up being this year.
Some of the notable wins from Ross Chastain last year was Richmond, Pocono, and of course the Brickyard 400. But this year it's a big sigh of relief for Ross Chastain as he locks himself early into the NASMAR 2025 season this early in the race. And that's it for me from Las Vegas. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just want to say a big thank you to MLCS Racing Network, Speed Cup Stop Motion for the commentary, our pit reporters, Gavin Beers 12, Cool Cup Series, GS, our pre-race booth, Timothy Brown, SMCS, and Last Lap, and of course the command from AA PCS. The next time NASMAR will hit your screen, we will be returning back to Florida, not for the Daytona 500, but for the Straight Talk 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway on the AAA Cup Series YouTube channel. And that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching my NASMAR race debut. I hope you guys enjoy. I appreciate if you guys hit a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you again. Ross Chastain smashes the watermelon in Vegas.